Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to World of Warships. These games here again with another gameplay episode. This time featuring Destroyer class, because you guys wanted it. You want it, I give it to you. This is Tier 7 US Navy Mayhem, Tier 7 destroyer. Now this destroyer is the last destroyer on US line that has pretty awful torpedo launching range. Well, okay, Mahan gets the better end of the bad end, but starting from here, Tier 8 Benson is going to be a lot different, like 10 times better in my opinion. But still, it doesn't matter that you can't get good games with Mayhem. You just have to play a kind of ambushy strategy with this DD over here. Because you can't launch your torpedoes while you are invisible. If you're not using smokescreen, that is, because your surface detectability range is going to be 7.9 kilometers. That means enemy ships are going to spot you from that range. And your torpedo launching range is 7.2 kilometers. So for some time you have to be visible for the enemy team. And it is really bad news for you, because battleships can one-shot you pretty easily. I've been one-shotted like many times, and I have one-shotted enemy destroyers many times myself as well, so I know what I'm talking about, trust me. You don't want to be seen, especially when there are like 2 or more battleships, or cruisers as well. Cruisers are fast-firing ships, so even worse sometimes. But starting from Benson, things are looking better, because surface detectability range is going to be 7.4 kilometers, and upgraded torpedoes, they have 8.2 kilometer launching range, 14,500 average damage, but the speed 52 knots is pretty much horrible. If you're going to compare this TD and those torpedoes with Japanese TDs and torpedoes, we are going to see big difference. Torpedo speed 57, damage 17,000, range 15 freaking kilometers. 15 kilometers. And surface detectability range is going to be 7.0 kilometers. So, yeah. Detectability range is pretty much the same, but that range difference, I mean, you get faster torps, you have 15 kilometer range. It is getting crazy. So yeah, but this game is just so action-packed, so enjoyable. First set of epic torps on the way, and guess how many I'm going to hit? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Perfect hit, critical damage, caused floating, all that. He repaired the floating problem, obviously. But anyways, pretty nice start. Turning my guns after that shot. AP rounds going in. Come on. Oh, took out the torps. And I didn't manage to get killed, sadly. Oh, we can see Miyagi. So let's see what we can do about that Miyagi. 1 set of torps on the way, he fired at me, I managed to dodge that. Now it is actually not that easy to hit Miyagi with your torps, especially when he's at the edge of your launching range, because Miyagi is actually pretty fast battleship. Faster than Fuso, Kongo or Nagato, so yeah, it is not that easy to hit that guy. Now we know an enemy destroyer who released the smoke there before. He's still there, firing, as we can see. We are detected again. Just making sure my torpedoes are going to hit or not. If my torpedoes are going to hit or not. But seems like that Miyagi managed to dodge them. Not enough speed on my torps. Here just doing quick last run to see if that enemy destroyer is still over here or not, because first time when we came over here he did some weird maneuvers. But enemy battleship should be pretty nice. At least one or two of them would be pretty certain hits, because those torpedoes are going through the smoke, so he's not going to be able to spot them. Of course, if he's not going to move, but we'll see. Our job right here is done. We are out of here, and if you didn't notice already, I pressed P basically at the start of the battle. I don't want to reveal my position thanks to anti-aircraft, and by pressing P you can switch it off. And many of you didn't know that you can change your lock targets as well. You can change it by pressing X button. If you press X, you can unlock or lock enemy target, and you can switch between enemy ships if you see different ships. Right here, while I'm not firing, I was waiting for all my guns to get into the middle so I can take 4 shots. After that, it is going to reload automatically to HE ammunition. Because HE ammunition, you can take down battleships, or not, sorry, battleships, destroyers, engine, or rather whatever. Speed, maneuverability is #1 thing on destroyers. If you are going to destroy those things, then it is GG to the enemy destroyer. Now, US destroyers, although they don't have the epic torpedo ranges or damage or speed on their torpedoes, you are super good counter thanks to your guns. You're super good enemy Japanese destroyer counter, because you have just 10 times better firepower. Thanks to that, on tier 9, tier 10 destroyers, you have like epic gun turning radius. I mean, you're able to turn 180 degrees in 7.5 seconds or something like that. So it is pretty ridiculous. On tier 9 it was actually maybe even under 6 seconds. So you have pretty nice firepower on your guns. So that makes you a really good counter for enemy destroyers. He released his torpedoes. He should be pretty easy kill for me now. And boom, he's dead. Why? Because he was facing towards me. I'm able to use 4 guns. He's able to use only 1, I believe, in front of the ship. So pretty easy kill for me. Now, I can see that enemy has 2 points, B and C. At first I decided to go for B, but I see ally battleship coming from the south area, so soon I'm going to write him that please Miyagi, go take B yourself, because I'm faster. I need to catch those battleships. They are running away, so we have to catch them. And actually I did hit that battleship before with 2 of my torpedoes, if you didn't notice. Those torpedoes that we fired into the smoke. So yeah, right now going to say Miyagi, go please take B. We need it to be able to secure the win, because score is dead even right now, pretty much dead even. And we need that P point to be able to secure our victory. Because I'm going for those battleships here. We need to bring their score down a bit. So let's do that. 7.9 kilometers away, and automatically I am detected. And this is where USA destroyer sucks. If you don't have your smoke screen up, mine is on cooldown for 1 minute and 30 seconds. If you don't have your smoke screen up, you are so easy kill actually for the enemy battleships or cruisers or whatever, because you have to closer the gap to be able to launch your torpedoes. Right now my torpedo range is 6.2 kilometers, right? But if I'm going to fire them even from 6 kilometers, he's going to be able to turn away from them easily, like my torpedoes are just going to run out of range. And I managed to dodge that. Just final moment, I saw where the shells are going, so I decided to turn to the right side. Now actually in here I make a little mistake. I should have started firing before, because I was spotted anyway, so why to wait, right? So please, you fire right away if you get spotted. Now switching to AP shells. It was an accident that I used AP rounds, or sorry, HE shells there. Switching to AP shells now, and boom, done. Enemy battleship is destroyed. And you can see that we pull away with points. If you destroy enemy battleship, I believe your enemy team loses 90 points or something like that. Anyways, 2 sets of torpedoes on the way. Third one as well, like that. And this guy should be pretty much wrecked. We can see already his HP is... well, he has no HP. And look at that torpedo power. I believe every single one would have hit. Well, actually not every single one. But 2 torpedoes needed and enemy battleship is destroyed. Who's next? I can see full HP Mogami over there, who wants to meet with my torpedoes, and full HP destroyer as well. So they spent their time capturing sea and destroying all the ships in the sea, because Mogami has 3 kills now and that destroyer has 2 victims. So definitely those guys here, they know what they're doing. I am detected because I'm just spamming my shots right now. Well, why not? I'm detected, let's do that. Now that destroyer is in my spotting range. Soon he's going to smoke, and gone he is. Smoke screen up. So now I know that he started turning. Firing 80 shots just to break something on the ship. Now I know that he's using smoke, he's turning around. He's moving away. My only concern right now is what is that Mogami going to do? Is he going to turn towards me or what? I stopped firing. I'm not going to fire at that Mogami because they are inside the smoke. They're not going to be able to spot me as well. So this is just how I use smokescreen. Knowing how the smokescreen works, this is what you should do as well. Firing 2 sets of torpedoes with small gap over here, just waiting for maybe he's going to turn. I can't see the ship through the smoke, so just wild guess. And knowing how the smoke screen works, I'm going to sail at the edge of the smoke screen, and I just hope that Mogami is facing towards me. I'm detected, there is Mogami, 1 torpedo hit, and I saved that last set of torpedoes just for that occasion. I'm going to meet Mogami over here, torpedoes on the way, hopefully secondary guns are not going to be able to destroy me, and bam, down he goes. Like, I was super happy about that kill. And Mogami player says well played as well, so good sportsmanship. And actually really happy how I'm going to be able to nail that guy as well. Just a little spoiler through, I'm not going to be able to kill him, but the leading is just perfect. I'm getting the hang of it and basically hitting every single round. Here as well, 3 hits out of 4. But sadly, this is going to be the game. I'm not going to be able to destroy that last destroyer, because battleship Fuso is trapped in sea. This guy had 1 boring game, I say. 1 boring game. 280,000 credits, 3,162 experience, 2,108 raw experience. We destroyed 3. So all in all, I am extremely happy about the game, and I believe this is one of my best games in Mayhem. And I believe I played it pretty much as good as I can. Well, you're going to be to judge at the end, but at least I'm happy. You wanted some epic destroyer action? Here it is. I hope this was epic enough for you. I hope to see you in here next time as well. Thumbs up if you enjoyed, thumbs down if you didn't. Leave a comment what you would like to see next time. Maybe some Yamato action, we'll see. Depends on how much free time I have this weekend to grind towards Yamato. But anyways, I thank you for watching. Take care and bye.